Hello, my name is Andy Fields, and I am proud to be the Managing Director and founder of Copybook Limited, based in the UK. Copybook Limited is still a relatively small company, but we have massive plans. We began in 1997. I'd like to point out before Facebook, before a lot of the social media sites, but we had a clear vision as to what we wanted to do, but we didn't necessarily know about how to go about getting it. So let me explain very briefly. Copybook's goal is to create a global business network to help companies deal with other companies and gain new business contracts worldwide. Now, if you want to think of it in a very short form, if you look at Facebook being the world's largest social media site, LinkedIn being the world's largest professional business site, Copybook's goal is to become the world's most popular and most well-known global business network, as opposed to social network or professional network. Now, why haven't we been able to get there if those companies started after us? Well, to be honest, I was a man with an idea, but I didn't know about how to go and get it. Now I'm proud to say that finally we have a fabulous team who are in charge of our design. They're based in Exeter in the UK. And we have a fantastic development team who are able to do all of the coding to meet the requirements of the large search engines such as Google, etc. So we really are getting tangible results for our customers. In fact, since we've been in business, we're proud to say that we've been able to generate business contracts worth over $2 billion for companies that have advertised with us. So what is my project and what are we planning to make here? Well, recently I was very fortunate enough to travel to the United States, and it was during the Super Bowl in February 2016. Now, I'll be honest with you, and this may surprise some Americans who may be watching this video, as a Brit, I didn't know if the Super Bowl was a football game or if it was a baseball game. I genuinely had no idea. And that's how much of the rest of the world would think about it. If you ask the average Brit, I bet you 50% wouldn't know if it was football or whatever. But I sat there with my friends and I was astounded by the spectacle that took place in this year's Super Bowl. In fact, when I got talking to my friends, they said, you know what? Over 100 million Americans watch this. I was blown away by that figure. But here's the thing, when I did a little bit of research, 30% of those Americans only watch it to see the game. I mean, do your own research, have a look into this. 30% watch the game because they happen to be with other people, because it is a family get-together time. But here's the key. 40% of individuals watch the Super Bowl because they want to see the halftime show and the advertisements that are on during the whole event. 40% to watch adverts. Oh my God, I was listening to that and I was stunned. But then when I did some research, in order to have an advertisement, just a 30-second ad, these companies were spending in excess of $4.5 million for a 30-second slot. So I watched those adverts with interest, and yes, of course, we saw the large corporates that you would expect to see. We saw insurance companies, we saw jewelers that are behind the Super Bowl ring, etc. And it started to make me think, wouldn't it be great if we were able to launch our service from a very small, relatively small company compared with those big corporates to a mass market? We could make the advertisement fun. We could get it out there so that people would be able to connect with us. We could get it so that people would go to our site, add themselves, and experience the joy that is Copybook. So that's where the idea came from. I think that we're a small company. We've got fabulous potential. The plan is this year to formulate and develop this idea in order to have an advertisement at next year's Super Bowl in 2017. Can you imagine just a small company? Maybe we could credit a lot of the people that may invest in our project. We could make the advert fun. We could get some really great ideas. But the idea would be to get Copybook in front of 114 million Americans, which is the figure that I was told were watching this year. So that's the plan. The budget, mainly, the most of it would be going towards the paying the TV company to actually have that 30-second ad, and then would use a minimal amount for the production and make sure that we were getting absolute maximum impact. Now, I believe that this is really good. I really care because I believe there's a lot of companies out there which are investing in maybe modern day media, maybe in other sort of versions of social media, spending a lot on keywords, putting a lot on other TV adverts, maybe in magazine advertising. If they were aware that Copybook offers unlimited representation, unlimited hosting of documents, unlimited videos, unlimited images, unlimited everything to help them put their company forward, I believe that we would see Copybook rocket into the future and become the leading global business network that we're after. We've helped an abundance of companies make a lot of business and a lot of profit over the years. Please help us in order to take it to the next level so that we can make millions of companies have the opportunity of making billions of dollars in terms of new revenue. That's why I'm putting this together. I think it would be a fun idea. I think it would be really cool to have a small company, and then we could monitor it and see how well it might grow. Our team is waiting to help develop this with your help, and we really appreciate anybody that may wish to give us just a small donation in order to get us to that goal. Well, that's it. Please do take a look at the website, copybook.com. Follow how we're going. Currently, we're only doing 9 industries, but that's all going to change in 2 or 3 months when we become every industry. People will be able to add their own industries, add their own categories. So we're really looking forward to watching this development, and hopefully, this time next year, we can be having an advert on the American Super Bowl. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to hearing from anybody that may wish to assist.